Charlie Ely burst into tears after the verdict was read. Seath was beaten, tortured, shot, then burned in a fire pit in Ely's backyard.
The defendant is guilty of murder in the first degree.
So basically, your role and Amber's role was to get Seath to the house, knowing that Mike was going to kill him if he got to the house. Is that correct?
I mean, yeah.
In 2011, 18-year-old Charlie Ely had a rough patch. She had graduated the previous year and had married her boyfriend. While the couple was happy, that joy was short-lived when he violated his parole and was sent to prison for over a year. Ely was devastated, and at that time, she discovered she was pregnant. Having no job, she needed to find a way to make ends meet until she had a steady income. Ely allowed 3 of her friends, Justin Soto, Kyle Hooper, and Michael Bargo, to live with her as long as they agreed to pay rent. This was a critical mistake. All of them would hang out together, and they were often joined by Amber Wright, who was the sister of Hooper and the girlfriend of Bargo. She and Ely got along well and became friends, and Wright learned of her troubles with her ex, Seath Jackson. Wright and Jackson had been involved in a bitter breakup, both of them taking to social media with lies and accusations to turn others against each other. Hooper and Bargo took Wright's side, and both harbored a growing hatred for Jackson. Things came to a head when Bargo told them that he wanted to kill Jackson. Instead of trying to dissuade him or calling the authorities, everyone else quickly joined in the planning. Ely agreed to help Wright lure Jackson to the house, where Soto and Kyle would be lying in wait to subdue him so that Bargo could finish him off. After Jackson had been shot and his body burned, Ely could not come to terms with what she had done and tried to distance herself from any involvement with the murder. Unfortunately for her, the others quickly cracked, and Ely was faced with her own interrogation.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. About to
Good.
go crazy.
About to go crazy?
Yeah, I can't. Room with all
Okay. Well, we don't need that. I'm Detective Bill with the Sheriff's Office.
Charlie.
Charlie? What's your last name, Charlie?
Ely.
Ailey?
Ely. E-L-Y.
Okay. How you doing?
Good.
How old are you?
18.
18 years of age. Okay. Do you know why you're here?
Yes, sir.
Why are you here?
Because, something happened with Seth.
Something happened with Seth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Understand that we had a deputy bring you down here because of what may have happened with
Yeah.
Seth, okay? There's an investigation that we're going to investigate. Are you clear with that? Okay. At this point, you're not in any trouble or anything like that, okay? Just want to make that clear to
I'm
you.
just scared.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll take it slow. I'm in no rush. But I do definitely need you to be honest with me. I need to hear your side of the story,
Yes, sir.
okay? At any time that you don't understand anything, stop me and I'll try to explain it for you. Is that fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before we begin, let me just get some general information from you, okay?
Okay.
Give me your name again, sweetheart.
Charlie. C-H-A-R-L-I-E. Middle initial is K. Ely. E-L-Y.
What's your date of birth again?
July 11th, 92.
You finished high school?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
High school diploma in my house.
Okay. Where do you live at, Charlie?
13896 Southeast 53rd Avenue, Somerville, Florida. 34491.
You have a phone number?
My cell phone is area code 301 401 0711.
You have a home phone?
No, sir.
Who all resides in your home? Who all lives with you? You have any kids or anything?
No, I'm expecting.
You're pregnant now?
Yeah,
How far along are you?
I'm not completely positive.
So you haven't.
I haven't went to a doctor yet, which I'm really slacking on because I'm scared.
Okay, so you don't know if you're pregnant or not,
No, I know I'm pregnant.
but you haven't taken a pregnancy.
I have taken a pregnancy test. I've went to the doctor, talked to the doctor. Well, I called the doctor, and they said, "Well, make an appointment, and you're most likely pregnant." So
You're most likely.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm showing
Okay. All right. Who all lives with you in this house?
Justin,
Justin. What's Justin's last name?
Soto.
Spell his last name.
Soto.
How old is Justin?
How old is he? 20.
He's 20 years old.
Yeah.
Is that your boyfriend or anything?
No, I'm married and my husband's in prison.
Are you married? What's your husband's name?
Joseph David Burham.
Spell his last name.
Burham.
What's his date of birth?
July 13th. He'll be 22 this year. I think it's 89.
What is he in prison for? Do you mind if I ask?
Violation of probation.
Okay. He's actually in prison, not here at the Marion County Jail.
No, they just transferred him about 3 weeks ago, so to the reception medical center in Lake Butler.
How long is he going to be in prison?
Earliest he can get out is April 14th of next year. The latest is September 23rd of next year.
Okay. All right. Is this the only person that lives with you, Justin?
There's Justin. Kyle just moved in not even a week ago.
What's Kyle's last name?
I don't remember. He's over there.
Okay. Y'all all came in together?
hmm
Okay. Who else lives with you besides Kyle?
Well, Mike was staying, but he was there for a week. And
Mike?
Bargo.
Spell his last name?
Bargo. He was staying there, and he was always in and out and everything. So
Okay. So right now we have you, Justin, Kyle, and Mike.
and Amber doesn't live there, but like she's been over, like spending the night at my house for the past like week.
What's Amber's last name?
Amber Wright is the sister of Kyle Hooper and the girlfriend of Michael Bargo. She had just turned 15 and was frequently in the company of the older teens and young adults.
Right.
Right.
WRIGHT.
So she just hangs out there?
Yeah.
Mike lives there?
He like moved some. He has some of his stuff at my house. Like
And how long has he been living there?
a week and a half max.
And Kyle, how long has Kyle been living there?
A few days. Like I think it was Friday when he came.
A few days.
Yeah.
And how long has Justin Soto been living there?
I think 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Okay. Before we begin, okay, again, this is possibly a criminal investigation that we're conducting, okay? I'm going to read you your rights, okay? You understand that? Okay. Can you read and write the English language? Okay. I'm not trying to insult you or anything, but I just want to make sure, okay? You clear on that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just understand when I communicate with you, instead of nodding your head, just communicate back with me with a yes or no or with an explanation. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to read along with me?
I don't like reading out loud with people, but
Okay. I'll read it for you. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questions if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've read to you between 1 and 5?
mm-hmm.
Is that a yes? Okay. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yes.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk? It says us here. I'm only one person.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to change that one little word to me. You wish to talk to me now.
Yeah.
Okay. You indicated yes to both of those. Put your initials here and here, sign here, and print your name right here for me, okay?
My handwriting is sloppy, I'm sorry.
Well, you haven't read mine yet, so I'm sure it's a lot better than mine. Do you know what today is?
April 14th, I think.
About April 19th.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's Tuesday.
The other day was April 16th.
Huh?
The other day was April 16th.
Okay. The other day had to be April 18th.
The other day, like last time.
Couple of days ago.
Looked at it, yeah.
Okay. All right. But we're clear, right?
Yeah, we're good. I'm just, since my husband's been in jail, I haven't, or jail/prison, I haven't really been keeping down days.
You get high or anything? You do drugs?
I'm pregnant.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
the reason why I'm asking
I have
is,
before.
when was the last time you done any drugs?
Ely admits that she has a history of drug use and has only recently stopped since she became pregnant. This may explain why she is comfortable having Bargo, a drug dealer, living in her home. I recently released another exclusive Patreon video exposing a chilling incident where a man unleashed his rage by committing a shocking act of violence against an innocent 15-year-old. This heart-wrenching video shows interrogation of Cody, the man behind this horrible crime. Watch the full video and more at patreon.com/strangerstoriesplus.
A few weeks ago.
Okay. So you haven't had any type of drugs, any alcohol, anything like that?
No.
Do you drink alcohol?
I have before.
You have before. When was the last time you drank alcohol?
I don't even remember.
Okay. But when you do drugs, what type of drugs do you do?
Marijuana.
Just marijuana?
That's it. I
No
will
other?
not touch anything else.
No cocaine, no prescription medications, none of that?
No.
Okay. And you haven't had any?
I haven't had any marijuana, I want to say, in 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay. So right now, you telling me you're in your right state of mind. You're clear.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your thoughts are clear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're able to hold a decent conversation with me and understand exactly what I'm saying to you.
Yeah.
I know it may sound stupid, but I just want to make sure. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to sit back and pretty much just give you the floor. You've already explained to me why you think, why you're here. Okay?
I'm your one here.
Explain to me why you're here. And be honest with me. Totally truthful. Hold your head up.
Okay, Sunday night, Sunday night, Amber and I walked up because her ex-boyfriend was Seth, and they wanted to work things out, so we met him up.
Wright used the pretext of getting back together to lure Jackson to Ely's house. Ely went with Wright to meet Jackson, and she knows that there will be texts and phone records. She can't say that she had no idea what happened, but she can try to pretend that she wasn't involved.
This is Sunday night?
Yes, sir. At 58th Court, it was approximately 9:30.
So you met him on the corner?
Yeah.
Okay.
They talked.
What corner did you guys meet him on?
I think it's 58th Court. I want to say that's what it is.
And who all met there?
Me, Amber, and Seth. No one else was around, nothing.
Okay. What happened after that?
They were talking and, they were talking.
So Amber and Seth were talking?
Mm-hmm. Amber wanted me to go along because she was scared. I mean, it was dark and everything. She didn't want to go by herself.
Mm-hmm.
So, she went up there. We both went up there, and they wanted to try to work things out, and they were there for about 30-45 minutes tops. And then he and his mom got in an argument, and he just stormed off. So when he stormed off, we went back to my house, and about an hour later, he came to my house.
So about 30 to 45 minutes?
Yeah. We talked to him.
You guys talked?
And then after that, we were headed to we went back to my house.
All three of you guys went back to your house?
No, Seth went off the other way because he got in an argument with his mom over text.
And who did Seth leave with?
No one. He was by himself.
And he walked away? Didn't get into a car or anything?
Mm-mm. He walked away, and we tried to stop him, but he got mad and he pushed Amber away and just walked. And after that, Amber and I went back to my house, and we were just goofing off.
Who was home when you got there?
Kyle was there. Justin had just left. I'm pretty
Okay, but
sure.
I'm asking who was there when
Okay.
you
Kyle
never.
was there, and Mike was in his room.
Where was Kyle at?
He was in the living room.
And Mike was where?
In his room.
Okay, what happened then?
Me and Amber were goofing off and whatnot, and then I hear a knock at the door. It's Seth, and
So Seth comes back.
Yeah, he came to my house.
And how long was it when
It
you
was
guys?
about an hour.
So an hour after you guys got
hour
home.
and a half, yeah.
So after an hour, Seth came back to your house.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened after that?
I let him in, and he sat in the chair.
You let Seth in?
Yes, I let him in because he said he wanted to talk to Amber. So I let him in, not thinking anything was wrong with it. Didn't know that Mike had beef with him or Kyle, but that's later on. And he sat down in my chair. And
Where were you guys sitting at?
Okay.
Living room, bathroom?
Living room.
Okay, so he came in.
He came in.
And he sat down in the living room.
Went past my kitchen, because you gotta walk through the kitchen. He sat in the chair, and us girls sat on the sofa. It's a 3-seat sofa.
Okay. Can you draw me a drawing of your house?
Ailey keeps laughing at odd moments, which is a sign that she is nervous and possibly lying, either outright or by omission.
Yes.
I just want to try to get a picture of what
Good,
exactly.
idea. Well,
Yeah.
my house is a crime scene, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Draw me like the front door, how you come in, living room.
Okay. I'll start with this. This is the whole house itself.
Okay.
Front door is approximately here.
Okay. And right,
FD.
just right front door
Door.
there. Okay. You have any windows up front here?
I've got window here.
Okay.
Window. Can I breathe?
That's fine.
And then there's pretty much a bay window.
You have a back
right
door
here.
to this house?
Yeah, there's a back door approximately right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now block the rooms off for me. Show me where the
Oh,
living
yeah.
room. Okay.
Small bath. Bath. And then my room goes about right there. I just put my room.
Good Charlie. Room.
And the door is right there. And right here would be door. This would be Mike's room.
Okay.
There's a closet, right here. Closet. My closet's right there.
Okay.
There's a
What's all this other part of the house?
Okay. Here's another bathroom. Bath. Doors right here. Then it goes
I tell you what, let's start from when you walk into the room, when you
This
walk
is
through the front
kitchen.
door.
It goes kitchen out to there.
So you go into the kitchen before you go into the rest of the house?
Mhm. Yeah, kitchen, and then that's really bad, but living room.
So it's a pretty large living room.
Sorta, kinda. I kinda.
How many bedrooms in the house?
2 by 2 bath.
Okay.
And like I said, there's windows right here.
Okay. Show me how the chairs are positioned in the house.
Okay, this is the chair here. Chair.
Is that like a lazy boy chair? Or just
It's
a
just
regular chair?
it's like a chair that's just It's just
Corner
there's a
chair?
regular chair, yeah.
Okay.
We made it. And then here is a 2-sit sofa.
Like a love seat.
Yeah, love seat.
Okay.
And then here is 3-seat sofa.
So when you walk in,
Actually,
you have
this is really
to
big.
go through this way
We
in
have
between.
Yeah,
go
because my
between the
back
two
door
sofas?
doesn't really work. Yeah, we have to go through here.
Okay. Is there a dining room table or anything here in the kitchen area?
No. There's a. Want me to draw that out too?
Yeah, just show me like where the countertop and stove and stuff like that is. I'm just trying to get an image picture of where you are in this house.
Stove, ST, countertop, counter.
What's this over here? That's another part of the counter?
That's a fridge.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this is like a
That's
really
okay.
bad drawing.
That's quite all right.
And then this is sink.
Ely is unaware that the detective is having her draw the floor plan of her home to put her at ease. The more she focuses on a safe subject, the more likely she will be to answer without thinking.
Okay. So are you able to look
Counter.
through here? Is this all open?
Yeah, you can actually look through from where the sink is. You can look through, but
Yeah.
everywhere else there's a thing.
Okay.
There's a wall.
Is all this what's on this wall right here?
There's actually like a bay window,
Okay, so there's nothing
Yeah.
over here at all.
and there's a little cabinet space.
Is there a diner? Is there a table or anything in there? You guys?
No.
You know? Huh?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And then here
So you
is
just hold your plates basically.
pretty much
Okay.
right there is a cupboard.
Okay. You don't have to be that detailed. But that's fine. So when you walk through here, you have the love seat and the
Yeah.
3 cushion that you have to walk between. Is there any other living room space or any other? You have a TV or anything in there?
There's a shit. I don't remember. We just moved around my living room
Well, just
not even
picture it the
like
day that it was Sunday.
There's a entertainment center here. ENCENTE.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if my black table was down at all.
Okay. But pretty much
It's how it right now how it is exactly how it was that night.
Okay.
But Seth came through here. He sat on the chair. Amber and I sat here, and then
Okay. Put C for you
C and A
and Amber. Okay.
and S.
That's where Seth sat at.
Mhm.
And Michael's in his room, right?
Mike was in his room. We didn't even know he was there.
Well, I thought you said when you came home, you knew Michael
We
was
came
there.
home, but we didn't really know that he was legit there because he was quiet. But I kind of had a feeling he was there
Okay.
because his light was on.
Where was Kyle sitting at?
Kyle was over here.
On the love seat?
Yeah. And
Okay, put a K where Kyle was.
then I think he went he grabbed a piece of wood or something and went and hit Seth.
Where did he get the piece of wood from?
I don't know. I think he had it either by the seat, the sofa, or because it was in the middle of conversation with Amber and
Okay. Now,
Seth,
let me
'cause
back
I
you up a
wasn't
little bit because I
paying
don't want to get up. I don't want to get up.
you want to write it down?
No. When you open the door and you let him back in, you go back and sit down here?
Yeah,
And then
I
Seth
came back
sits
here,
over
sit here. Amber sat here, and Seth sits there.
Okay, now how long was Seth there before Kyle hit him with a stick?
5-10 minutes.
Ely's story deviates from those told by the other suspects. She claims that she and Wright were in the room when Jackson was struck, but the others say that Ely and Wright were in the kitchen. Before we move forward, I want to extend my thanks for watching. This video today has no sponsor, so if you're enjoying it, subscribing helps the channel grow. You can also check out my second channel, Stranger Crimes, after this video.
Okay, what was the conversation?
Well, it wasn't Kyle had beef with Seth because he had hit Amber before.
So Kyle already didn't like Seth.
Yes, I
Okay.
didn't know that. I didn't
Okay.
have a good understanding of that.
Okay.
And he
So
didn't
were they
like-
arguing first before he hit him? He just
Nope. Amber and Seth were talking, and Kyle comes out of nowhere and hits him, and me and Amber dart to my room.
Where did he hit him at?
over the head.
And what happened? Did he fall to the ground?
He looked like I didn't really see anything. I mean, he kind of looked like woozy because like I looked back and while me and Amber were running to my room.
And where was
And
he at?
Kyle said, "Get the fuck out," and he went out that way. And we hear Mike's door hit something, and Mike came out, and we heard gunshots.
Okay. Just want to
But
make sure I got
we
this
didn't
right.
see anything.
Okay. Want to make sure I got this right. Seath comes in and sits in the chair.
Mhm.
Seath and Amber are talking.
Mhm.
Kyle gets up, gets a stick, and
He like grabbed it and like
Okay.
just
he strikes him across the head, you say?
yes.
Now, if I'm striking you across the head, what's going to happen?
He like went across like
Did he fall down out of the chair?
he just went like that.
Did he say anything to him afterwards?
No, he didn't say anything. Kyle said, "Get the fuck out of the house," and Seath got up and started walking, and then that's when I heard Mike's door
Okay.
go against, and Mike went after him, and that's when we heard gunshots.
So Mike went after.
After Seath, I don't know where Seath was. I didn't know if he was in the house because after we saw that Kyle had hit him, we ran into my room.
So you and Amber went into your room.
Yeah, we were mainly in the bathroom,
Okay.
and then
Kyle told Seath to get out.
yeah, he said,
And
"Get
as
the
far
fuck
as you
out."
know, Seath got out.
As far as I know, I didn't see anything after that.
Let me ask you something. Was there any blood here in your living room when you guys came back out?
I didn't see anything.
Be honest with me.
I didn't see any blood in my living room, because we had been in my room for a while because
Was anything moved in your house? Was anything different from the point that you seen Kyle hit
there
him?
was stuff here. There was stuff at my back door.
What was at your back door?
Like it was very like it had like there was bags of clothes and I think a TV, and
What happened to it?
it like was moved,
Moved to where?
like the center of the room.
It was moved to here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why was it moved to the center of the room?
Don't know.
Did they go out your back door for some reason?
I think, but okay, Mike came out, we heard gunshots, and Mike, he ran into my room, and he told me and Amber to shut up. If we said anything to anyone, he would fucking kill us
So this
next.
is after the gunshots.
Yeah.
He came back into the house.
Yeah, with the gun,
In
and
his
he was
hand?
waving it around.
What kind of gun was it?
It was a revolver.
Okay.
I mean, he's letting us, touch it and shit, so our fingerprints are on it.
Okay. So he came back in your room and told you what?
He said, "You guys don't fucking tell anyone, or I'm gonna come after you next."
Tell anyone what?
About what happened.
You didn't see what happened, did you? So obviously,
No.
did he tell you? That's what I want to know. What
He
happened?
said, "Don't say anything about the gunshots."
Okay.
And then he said, "And stay in this room or I'll fucking kill you too."
Bargo may have threatened Ely and Wright, but they had plenty of opportunities to call or text someone for help while he was out of the house.
I was scared. She was like,
Why'd you what?
She's like, "Why'd you do it?" I was like, "I don't know. I was scared." And she was like, "He didn't threaten you before that, did he?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "I don't know why I did it." But he still had the gun. I was afraid that if we didn't go do it, he was going to do something to us. And that's what I kept telling him. And he's like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I was like, I was scared. He had that gun and he just kept saying how much he wanted to fuck Seth up and shit. And I was afraid that if I didn't do that with Amber, then he would kill me. What Mom say to you?
She's devastated. She's crying. She don't know what to do. They took her phone. She has no way to contact my dad.
She really took it from me.
So yeah,
They
I
had
had
me in the fucking room this side. Me sitting there the whole fucking time. I can't do that.
they
I don't want to get separated again. I can't do this by myself. I just kept saying I didn't see the body. I didn't see any blood. I stayed in my room.
I'm completely emotionless. I have no emotion.
And now we're all going down for what Mike did.
Yeah. Listen, that's what I'm saying. We can pause for you. See, y'all can have it. I helped move the body.
We can't. I helped clean it up before the monster got him down there. We go after me. She's like, where was the blood at? Where was the body at? Where'd the sleeping bag go? I was like, I don't know where it all happened. I just said that we stayed in my room the whole fucking time, like they told us not to come out. Mike kept telling us, don't come out or I'll shoot you.
Listen, whatever they ask you, you tell the complete truth.
Listen up. This is what I want to try to get a good understanding about, okay? When Kyle hit Seath over the head, you and Amber, you're telling me
Darted.
you went into your room. You heard Kyle tell Seath to get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? I don't want to put words in your mouth. I
Yeah.
just want to,
And I heard, like, I
And after-
thought I heard the door shut.
the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, but then you said you heard Mike come out of his room.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike
Like, right before I heard the door shut, I heard his door slam and him running across the house. And then
How do you know it wasn't Kyle running across the house?
I heard someone running across the house because I'm pretty sure Kyle was here.
Okay, so you don't know. That's what I'm trying to get
Yeah,
an
I don't
understanding.
know.
You saying you said
I
Mike.
heard
So
this
how can you say
door-
if it's Mike or Kyle?
Kyle's heavy set.
Okay,
I can tell the difference between.
okay, but you heard Mike's door open
Yeah.
and you heard someone run out of his room.
Yeah.
Shortly after you heard someone run out of his room, that person ran out of the front door.
I heard like 2 gunshots and I think it was in my house.
Inside the house.
Inside the house, like
Okay.
before Seath could actually get out.
All right. This is what I want you to just make sure that you and I are on the same page. Right down here where you have all this other room at.
Mm-hmm.
If you're right, we can start with number 1 and just write you let Seath in the house. Right. I just want to make sure that you and I have a clear understanding of what's going on.
I don't know how I'm supposed to.
That's fine.
Just number it.
No, you don't have to number it. We can just go down. I just want to make sure that you and I are clear. If there's anything that you need to think about while we're doing this, because once you're
Like things will pop up.
there, you
yeah.
go. There you go.
If
I just want to make
anything
sure.
else, yeah.
There you go. So you let Seath in the house, and then once Seath is inside the house, Kyle hits Seath with a stick.
Seth sat down in the chair, and then Amber and him were talking for 5 minutes, and I guess.
Okay, you can put Amber and Seath were talking. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, right? But I just want to
Yeah.
make sure that we're on the same page.
Oh yeah.
And then what happened after that? Is that when Kyle hit him with a stick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kyle hit Seth with a stick over the head.
Okay, then what happened? After Kyle hit Seath, what happened?
And me and Amber ran like into my room.
Okay.
Right after that, I heard Kyle yell at Seth and sorry,
That's fine.
that's saying. You want me to put cuss words or not?
That's totally right. Exactly what happened. You're definitely not going to offend me by any means. Okay.
Like, I feel bad for like even cussing.
That's fine. It is what it is. Okay. Okay. Now this is where you and I kind of got confused at. That's why I want to make sure we have this chain of events in
Yeah.
order.
After
when
I
Kyle
heard
told him to
Kyle
get out,
yell,
you said something about you heard someone running out, but then you said you heard 2 gunshots inside the house, and that's why I want to
I'm
make sure
pretty
that
sure I heard 2 or 3. Like I was so shooken up after that first one. I
Okay, that's fine. That's what I need you to put.
Okay.
Whatever chain of events that happened, did you hear someone or hear Mike's door or whatever you heard?
Mike's door slammed against the hallway because, like, right here's like the hallway actually.
Okay.
And it slammed against the
So
hallway.
you heard Mike's door.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you hear Mike's voice?
I didn't hear him say anything.
Okay. And then what did you hear?
A couple gunshots.
Okay, how many did you hear?
Two or three.
Okay, you heard 2 or 3 gunshots.
Bargo shot Jackson multiple times, both inside and outside the house. Some of the shots occurred after Jackson was dead.
Shots in the house.
Okay, now what did you hear after those 2
The
or 3?
front door. I heard because, like, there's the outside front door and then, like, a screen door, and it slam. If someone, like, opens it too quickly, it'll slam against the cat cupboard.
Okay.
So, and then I heard.
Well, just tell me the story because I want to make sure we get it.
I heard after these, like, gunshots, I heard, like, the screen door, like, slam against the cupboard.
Okay, and what happened after that?
And then I guess everybody was outside. I don't know because we didn't leave the room.
Okay.
And we heard, like, a few more gunshots.
Okay. So you heard a lot of activity around the front door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you just put in your words, like you heard whatever, heard the front door slam.
Screen door.
And then what did you hear after you heard this commotion around the door? Is that when you heard more shots?
Yeah. Heard
How many
more
shots did you hear?
4 or 5. I don't know because, like, I know Mike's gun holds 6 bullets in one thing, like, clip, I guess it's called. It's not a clip, it's a
cylinder?
revolver.
Mhm.
Yeah, in a cylinder.
Okay.
I know that for a fact. So he must have, like, changed it out. He must have, because he had 2 cylinders.
Okay. Tell me what you heard then.
This matches a statement made by Kyle Hooper, who also told a detective that Bargo had 2 cylinders.
4, 5 more shots.
And what did you hear after that?
Nothing really. Like, someone came in. No. After that, we didn't hear anything because Mike ran in and came to us and said, if we tell anyone that we heard the shots or anything, he'd kill us. And he said, stay in the room.
I want to give you some room here, although you're running out. Just put exactly after you heard the gunshots. I guess did Mike come into your room and say this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did he have the gun in his hand then?
Yeah, he was waving it around.
Which
saying,
hand did
"If
he
you
have
guys
it in?"
tell." It was his right hand.
Okay. You just document that in there. Start right there.
And then after, like, he, like, kind of left the room, like, kind of, like, turned around to leave the room, and then he turned back, and then he said that, and if we left the room, then he'd kill us too.
Okay, so he told y'all to stay in the room? Okay.
And he said, don't open any windows.
Okay. We'll put that down there too. So you saying he left the room and then came right back?
It's like he turned around and he didn't really get like far in the hallway, because my hallway's like that big.
Mhm.
So like he went and like he turned around and came back in.
Okay. So how long was it, were you guys in the room after he left the last time until you were able to come out of your room?
I don't know, like we pretty much fell asleep. Like we tried to fall asleep. I mean,
Give me a time frame of how long you were in the
I'd
room.
say a few hours.
Did you hear anything that was going on?
I heard my back door open,
Okay. What else did you hear?
Mike yelling and screaming,
What was Mike saying?
"You fucking idiot, this is what you get."
Who was he saying that to?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you if you can finish that.
You wanna write this down?
No, you're good. You're good. Okay, now we're to the point where Mike leaves and comes back and tells you guys to stay in the room, or he threatened you at that point. You said you
Threatened
heard.
us twice.
Okay, you said you kept hearing the back door open and close.
I heard like the back door open and like I don't really know. Like I just heard a bunch of shit. Like he was
Moving
doing
stuff
something.
around.
Yeah.
Okay, you can document that. Like you said, you heard the back door open and you heard a lot of stuff moving around or whatever.
During this time, Bargo, Hooper, and Soto were chasing Jackson outside before Bargo incapacitated him with several bullets. They brought him back inside and placed him in the bathtub, where Bargo proceeded to break his kneecaps and shoot him again.
Because I don't know who it was who was doing stuff around.
Okay. And that's what I want you to be able, whatever you're telling me, you're going to have to be able to say this without a fact. Not you heard or you speculate.
Yeah.
This is all fact information, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, did you hear any voices or anything? Now you told
All I heard it was Mike's voice.
Okay, and what did you hear Mike saying?
This is what you fucking get.
Okay, if you can. Do you know who Mike was talking to? You don't? Okay, that's fine. Now you're telling me you were unable to see anything because you were inside of the room. He told you not to look out of the windows.
Yeah.
Did you look out of the window at any point? Okay.
Because
So-
we were scared.
Okay, so now we know that one of your senses, which is your visual seeing, is gone. You
Yeah.
said you were able to hear
Yeah.
Mike
Yelling.
making those statements, correct? Were you able to smell anything?
I've been sick. My nose has been clogged.
Okay.
Like I'm just finally
Okay.
getting it back.
All right. So is that all you heard?
Yeah. Like, and I just kept hearing my back door open and close.
Okay. And put that down there after you heard him say that you just kept hearing a lot of activity or something in the back door opening and closing. And how long did all this take?
This part.
Yeah, of him, the back door opening and closing, him making those
I
statements.
felt like the statements. It was like 15 minutes after you get like it was going on like for 15 minutes after he
Okay.
came in and told us to shut up and not do anything.
All right. Are you missing anything from your house?
No, I mean I haven't really been back. Like I've been back a couple times and
So you haven't been home since Sunday?
like
Since the day you woke up?
I
You say you fell
we
asleep?
fell asleep. We went to sleep that night and like woke up Monday, and like Mike like said something. I can't remember what he said. He's like, "Are you guys okay?" We're like, "Yeah, we guess." And he said, "I swear if you fucking say anything, I'm coming after you."
Okay. All right. Now, let's go back to Sunday night when you heard the back door open and closing. You heard Mike make those statements. What else did you hear before you said you went to sleep?
And like commotion outside.
After the group had finished cleaning, a fire was built in the yard to burn Jackson's body. Ely helped to clean, but she did not stay out while the body burned.
Okay.
Like,
What?
I heard leaves going around because my windows don't completely close in my house.
You heard
like,
what going around?
I heard leaves, like people walking in leaves and stuff.
Okay. So you just heard a lot of commotion out back of the house? What's out back? Is there some type of
Fire
shed?
pit.
There's a fire pit out back? Hey, talk to me about that.
Well, me and my husband made a fire pit so we could burn some brush and stuff because code enforcement was called on us.
When was the last time you guys used that fire pit?
Shit, before he got arrested.
Has it
That
been
was-
used since then?
No. I was going to do something but hadn't collected up anything
Does it
else.
look like someone's used
It
that
looked
fire
like
pit?
someone had used it.
What?
Because there's
That's what I asked you. Does
There's
it look like
branches.
it's been used recently? Okay. All right. Go ahead and finish what you were doing. You said you heard a lot of noise out back.
including I'm just gonna say commotion because I
That's fine.
heard
Or noise, commotion, or whatever.
commotion.
Howling. There you go.
Is that
good.
right?
That's not right, but that's good enough. That's okay. Now, did you hear anything from this point until you went to sleep?
Just a bunch of commotion. I kept getting like woken up by like leaves and stuff.
So that was pretty much throughout the
Yeah.
night? Okay. I don't want to put words in your mouth again, but you're saying you heard that throughout the night, right? Okay, can you just finish that up? What you were saying, you heard commotion. I just want to make sure that we're clear.
Ely is careful to mention multiple times that Bargo threatened her. She is hoping that by doing so, it will seem as if she had no choice but to cooperate.
So now we're into the next morning,
Yeah.
Monday morning, correct? What did you
But
see or
we
hear?
didn't wake up. I didn't wake up until about 11,
Okay.
and then I didn't see anything wrong with my house. Like I didn't see anything really moved around. Like yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in the middle of my living room floor.
Okay. So can you put here you went to sleep? Do you know about what time you actually fell asleep? Good.
Like a good fall asleep, 2, 3.
Okay.
I want to say.
Can you put that you went to sleep about 2, 3 o'clock and you woke up about 11? You say? Okay.
I feel lazy saying I woke up at like 11.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Could you take that out? We will be getting those done shortly.
Okay. And tell me what happened after that. When you woke up 11, did you see, smell, hear, touch anything?
Like I didn't really see or hear anything like out of the ordinary. I mean, Mike, like I said, my nose has been stopped up, so I can't really smell anything.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike came into the room and he said, "I swear if you guys open your mouth about anything about last night, I'm gonna come after you guys."
So he came into your room. Is that when he woke? Is that when you woke up? When he came
Like
into
I
your room?
woke up and like I was going, like I went to the bathroom and stuff, and I guess he realized that I was up,
Mhm.
and then that's when he came in.
Okay. So can you say that he came back in? I guess he threatened you again. He threatened you not to say anything. Is that what it was? Okay.
I'm so scared that he's gonna get a hold of this. I'm gonna get hurt.
And you can just summarize it up and just say he came back into the room and he threatened you guys not to say anything if that's what happened.
Well, Amber was out in the living room.
So it was just he came to your room, you were there by yourself?
Yeah, I went to the bathroom and walked down and he was there.
Okay. Now what happened after he threatened you again?
He said, I gotta go. I'm going somewhere.
Okay, and he left?
Yeah. He said, I'm going somewhere. I'll be back later. And me and Amber went up to my friend Chris's house for...
Did you look around your house or anything to see what
Like,
I mean, you had to be curious
around,
about something,
I
right?
was looking around, but I didn't see anything. Like, I didn't see really anything. I mean, the only thing that I really noticed was in my bathroom, my shower doors, not my bathroom, but the guest bathroom, the shower doors were down.
Okay. And we're talking about...
Here's a shower.
Now, are there sliding glass doors? Is that what you're saying?
Mhm.
They were down
They
how?
were down. They were right here up against, like, the wall.
They were like
And
taken
here's
off
the
the track? Okay. All right. Now, you just go ahead and put there, you say Mike left.
Mike left, and
And then is that when you guys got up and started looking around? And,
like we didn't really look around a lot because we didn't really want to be in the house.
okay, but what did you notice about the house?
It like, I just like, it looked like cleaner than what it was. Like the kitchen floor, like it tracks mud in easy and stuff. It looked a lot cleaner.
Okay, so if you can just put that, the house appeared a lot cleaner than what it was. You had also mentioned something about
The doors.
what the bathroom doors,
Mhm.
and it was something you mentioned also about some clothes.
In the middle, like kind of like in the middle of the room.
Okay.
And shower doors were all.
Have you talked to anybody about this at all?
Like I tried to say something to Chris, but
No, did you talk to did any other law enforcement talk to you at all?
yeah,
You know, what did you tell them? Did you tell them any of this story right here?
because I was scared because it was last night.
You just told them about the story about you seeing him on the corner?
Yeah.
Is that the story you told them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
With multiple people being interrogated, Ely knows her chances of getting away with lying are slim. The most she can do is try to minimize her involvement while appearing cooperative.
And the reason why you lied to them is because of,
I'm scared
and the reason why you're being truthful with me today is because of,
because I don't want to get in any more trouble than what I probably already am in.
okay. All right. Okay.
Because I have no record.
Okay.
So
Now, what else did you notice about after you noticed the clothes, the house was cleaned up, the tracks were off the shower? What else did you notice about the house or anything thereof?
like, there's like a stain on my concrete that I actually didn't notice that morning. But I just
Concrete
noticed.
where, if we're looking at the house.
Back door, there's concrete slab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't worry about it. That's fine.
There's a concrete slab. I
Mhm.
noticed that there's like a stain, like stains from being cleaned or something right here. Like, because there's steps,
Mm-hmm.
two
That's fine.
steps, and then
Just draw circles where you might see the stains there.
there, and then it like runs off like here. And I have a 3-wheeler here.
Okay.
And a motorcycle like right
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to draw all that. But do you notice there's some stains there?
here. Yeah, it like looks brighter than what.
Okay, you can just put stain here and draw a line to where you. Did you notice any stains inside the house anywhere?
Mm-mm.
Okay, now you had mentioned something about this burn pile, that it was recently being used.
It looks recently used because there's.
Have you looked in it?
I haven't looked in it. I've been too afraid to.
Okay.
Like I can see like over top because we've got like
How
bricks
deep
around
is this
it.
burn pile?
It was like last time we used it, it was about a foot and a half deep. Like about that deep. Like I could stick my foot in it.
Okay, that's about a foot and a half.
Yeah, it's like up to there.
Okay. How deep is it now?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I can see some debris over top of the rocks.
Okay. So
Like,
is
it
it
looks-
surrounded with rocks?
Like they're surrounded it is like cement, like I don't know, like
Like a burn pile pit or something?
blocks. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's what made it into. Like we had to do it because code enforcement. And now I can see like metal, like coming out from underneath, like coming out. I can see a metal rim and everything, and I'm just going. I can't.
Okay. If you can document that, that'd be great. Just after you noticed all this stuff here, you also noticed that burn pile has been used, or it had recently been used, or something. To however you want to word it. Again, don't want to put words in your mouth. Would you like a drink of water?
Please.
Okay.
It has been recently used.
Let me get you a drink of water, and I'll be right back, okay? If you think of anything, because I want to go over this when I get back, and if there's anything that you can remember, let me know, okay?
I know that like where the burn pile is, I like kind of scoped it out a little bit more, like earlier, because we were trying to find a chain for my dog to be on,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed was this huge log it was like a broken tree that was right behind my lot. It was dragged over and it was burned.
Okay.
And a couple different things were burnt, so.
Okay. All right. I'll be right back and get you a drink of water, okay?
As each suspect divulges more information, the detectives will periodically leave to get updates. This helps them to direct their questions better, as well as to determine if the person they are interrogating is lying.
Water?
Yeah.
All right.
This room's making me go crazy, so I'm picking up my leggings.
Don't go crazy. All right. I don't need you to
I
go
don't
crazy.
like small rooms.
Okay. You feel comfortable that I'm in here with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot more comfortable.
All right. I know you and I have been talking. Pretty much we've been talking about Mike, Kyle, and Amber. This guy, Justin Soto, was he there when this happened?
I didn't see him anywhere. Like, I don't think he was there. I think he was talking about going and talking to someone in another neighborhood about a job that he has to do, like, next week.
Okay, so there's
So,
nothing to show that he was there.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I want you and I to go over this. I want us to be clear. Okay, mind if I come right here? Something I want to talk about prior to, in the point of you saying that you guys were at 58th Court talking.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be Seth,
Me and Amber.
you and Amber. What were they talking about?
They were talking about, like, getting back together because they had dated before.
Was it a heated argument between the two?
No. It was a perfectly fine argument, like...
Perfectly fine.
Well, it
How can you have a
wasn't- it
perfectly
was-
fine argument?
a perfectly fine conversation.
Okay.
Like, and he was saying
Did
how
they agree or did they disagree on what
They agreed. They agreed, like,
And
yeah,
what
they
they
wanted to
agreed
get
on
back together, but they wanted to take it slow, be friends, and take it slow, and, like, see where that takes them.
Wright was only saying what she thought would have the best chance of luring Jackson to the house. Jackson had expressed to multiple people that he was upset about the breakup and had already hinted that he wanted to get back together with Wright.
Okay. So why did he get upset and storm off?
Because his mom was texting him saying, you have a right either now or never, or something like
Okay.
that. And he got pissed off at his mom, and he said...
Now the next question is going to be very important. Why did he come back to the house? Did somebody call him to the house, or did he show up
No.
on his own?
He came back, like, he asked Amber where she, like, he knows that, where I live. So, like, he was saying, like, are you with Charlie? And she said, yeah.
Explain it. What do you mean?
Like, he knows where I live because of his friends.
So did he, after he left,
No one talked to him
So how did he know Amber was at your house? Is what I'm saying.
because like we were already taught. Like he was like, "Are you staying with Charlie or something?" And she said, "Yeah," like before in the conversation.
So he just showed up to your house unannounced.
Yeah.
No one asked him to come there. Okay. When he got there, was there an argument between Seath and Kyle?
No, like there's really nothing. There's like there wasn't really.
You're saying not really. That's like you being pregnant.
There wasn't. I am pregnant.
Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there either was an argument between the two, or there wasn't an argument between the two.
No, there wasn't. Like there wasn't even any word exchange.
So when Kyle hit Seath on the head, was that just
It was just like out
unexpected,
of nowhere. Yeah.
out of nowhere?
Hooper and Soto were both prepared to hit Jackson with pieces of wood, as they all had agreed to during their planning session.
It was,
They weren't arguing or anything?
No. But like what I didn't know is Kyle and Seth had beef as it was.
Okay, so they had prior beef.
Yeah, because
Over what?
Seth had hit his sister, had laid his hands on Amber before.
Okay. And he didn't like him because of that. Historically, he didn't like him because of that. Then you had mentioned something earlier about that you had noticed that your house had been cleaned.
Mm-hmm.
What type of cleaning supplies do you have at your house? You have
I had, like, I don't really have any. I've got Fabuloso, 2 like bottles of Fabuloso, but they're still there. I had a bottle of bleach on the counter, but that's not there.
So you had bleach and it's gone
Yeah.
now?
I can't find it at all.
Okay, so bleach is gone.
And then,
Anything else that you noticed is
like,
gone?
I didn't notice anything else because I didn't really do a thorough check of everything because I really wasn't thinking that anything.
Let me ask you a question. Something was brought up to me about some paint cans.
Mm-hmm.
5-gallon paint cans?
I had 2 in my house. I think it was 2 or 3 in my house.
Where are they now?
I don't know. But I didn't notice those were missing because they were leaned up against a board.
Were they empty? Or
No,
they actually had paint?
They had paint in them.
Okay. Have you seen, has the house been painted? Any portions of the house has been painted?
My husband painted the house went in November.
Okay. But
painted
since
stuff.
Sunday, has
No.
this house been freshly painted?
No.
And you're telling me you don't know where these 5-gallon paint cans are? Have you, where are they normally kept at in the house?
Where there's the 2 seat, where the
Love seat, you
love
call
seat
it?
is,
Mhm.
there was a board that was leaning up because I block off the kitchen because of my puppies. Actually, my puppy would get out, and whenever we'd put her in the kitchen when it got cold. And there's 2 5-gallon buckets right holding it up pretty much.
Okay.
And
Are they
I
there?
didn't even think about that.
Okay.
But I haven't seen them. I don't even know if the board is still there.
Okay. This is what I want you to do. I know we had went down on this in the order of things, and then we're pretty much at the point where you say you had noticed that the
Burn pile has been.
burn pile had been recently used, and then there had been a fire or something there, or you noticed some burnt something.
I noticed a burnt there's this it was this really big tree thing,
Mhm.
and I noticed it wasn't in the back,
Mm-hmm.
and I noticed
It's closer towards the pile
at the
itself.
pile, and some of it's burnt.
Okay. If you can just document that for me. And also if you can document what you told me, that you have cleaning supplies, you have bleach at the house that's no longer there, and you have a couple of 5-gallon paint cans that's no longer there.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't even think of that.
Okay. Until now, until I mention it to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's why we go
That
over these
scares
things.
me.
That's why we go over these things
I'm
to
just
make
trying
sure.
to think of what else is not there.
And that's what
didn't notice.
that's what I need you to do. That's why we try to go. I try to do this type of interview so that we can see exactly what's been missing. Okay.
Tree-like thing.
That's fine.
Messy. Back lot. Moved. To burn. Pile. What's it called when it's Isn't it charred?
Mhm.
Okay.
It's, when you're saying something's burnt,
It's like burnt, but it's like black and gray.
it'd be looking like this, like the tip of that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like black and gray.
Okay.
Oh, the 5 gallon meant the 5 gallon. Okay.
Yeah, tell me what you noticed has been missing. You had indicated that the ball of bleach or whatever jug of bleach is missing.
Is 1 gallon of bleach. Would it be 1 gallon? Yeah. The bleach missing off of counter. Buckets. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Like right now, I'd actually have to go in my house and look around and see.
Okay, that's fine.
Like,
and we may end up doing that later if you're okay with that.
I mean, I'm really shook up, but I mean, it needs to be solved and shit. That's my.
Okay, that's what I was going to show you. I want to show you a couple of photos. You can tell me who these people here are. Okay, but before we do that, I know I read you your Miranda rights, and I want to also read you something else also. This is a consent to collect your saliva standards, your DNA. You have any objections to that?
Since the murder occurred on her property, the DNA test will not be able to determine her level of involvement with each stage of the crime, since her DNA will be found throughout the house.
No.
Okay. All right, read this along with me, okay? This is to clarify that I, and then your name is going to go there, do hereby give authority and consent to the Marion County Sheriff's Office to obtain saliva standards from my body via the oral swab. It's just a small Q-tip that goes in your mouth, okay?
Like on the shows.
Yeah.
I'm a geek when it comes to those shows.
It says mine, but it's and you.
My
Authority and consent is also given to the Marion County Sheriff's Office to make full use of these samples through investigation and prosecution in any criminal manner under the law of the state of Florida, okay?
So if anything goes down and I give it to you now, then you can use it against everything,
No.
like in the past, or just this
No,
one?
in this case right here.
Well, actually, I don't even know why I asked that because I'm not getting in trouble.
Okay. This authorization is given freely and voluntarily by me, which is going to
By
be
you
you,
without-
without coercion. You know what coercion is? I didn't bribe or coerce or threaten
Oh,
you
yeah,
under
yeah.
duress, under any type of stress, or
Yes.
that I threaten you of any kind to make this, to give me this sample. Correct?
Right.
This is free and voluntarily. Voluntarily.
I'll do
My
it.
tongue is kind of dry. Just put your
Drink
name here.
water. Right here.
Yes, ma'am.
Does it have? No, it's not cursive. I still haven't changed my last name yet.
It's fine.
What day is it?
Today's date is going to be the 19th,
4/19.
4/19. It's actually 12:50 p.m. 2011. You forgot what year it is?
I'm still stuck back in 2010.
Wow. It's okay. It takes
It's
a little while.
12 what?
12:50 p.m.
50 p.m. I
If
just
you
wish
sign
I was
your
back
name
in
right
high
there.
school. I mean, 2010 was a really big year. I graduated high school and turned 18 and all that.
Are you working anywhere now?
No, I gotta get I have to get a job.
I want to show you a couple of photographs. And you can tell me who these people are, if you recognize these people or not, okay? I'm not trying to hide anything from you, but I just
thought you
don't want you to see the names because I don't want
Oh,
you to say,
okay.
okay, identify these people
Then I'll look over here.
based off the names itself, okay? Who was that?
That's me. Wait, how'd you get my license? That's me.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's this person?
Sad.
Okay.
But his hair was cut. It was trimmed. That's Mike.
Okay. Well, these pictures may not be exact as people are today,
Okay.
but it was them at the time.
That's kind of.
Okay. So you know everybody in here that we just got finished talking about. All right, I'm going to give you a break, okay? And I'll be right back with you.
A break. I have to sit in this room.
Yes.
This small room by myself.
Yes, it'll be all right. I'll crack the door if you need me to.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Okay. How's that?
That's good.
All right?
I can actually see out.
Okay. Relax. I'll be right back with you.
Ely seems almost cheerful. The detective has not been very hard on her, and she may believe that this will be the extent of her questioning.
You okay? What's that on your hand?
That and that.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That's the day that I got married. And that's my husband's name.
A tattoo or actually?
That's
Like-
tattoo. You want to try to scrub it off?
Oh, no, I was just wondering because it just looked kind of funny. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Everything that you have told me today is the truth,
Yeah.
the whole truth,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing but the truth. You swear to that?
Yeah. Right hand. That's
Everything that you have told me today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
You're telling me today, you put your hand out, that you had no involvement in this crime.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Ely has just told an enormous lie, and the detective knows it. His questioning technique is going to become more forceful.
All right. And I'm just asking you that for a reason. Because if you had, this is your opportunity now
No,
to come forth and say, hey, listen, just like you had the opportunity, you see where I'm getting at? Like you had the opportunity to begin with when you talked to the deputies, and you've already told me the reason why you didn't tell them the truth.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Okay. Well, now you're not afraid.
I still am.
Okay. Well,
'Cause
you
we
are.
don't know where he is.
But we're working on that right now. Okay. And I'm going to assure you your safety until we locate him. Okay. But now that you have the
I know a couple
opportunity.
other people that he has threatened,
Okay. That's
and
fine.
they're not here.
Okay, that's fine. We're working on getting other people in here also. Okay? Understand, this is why I came back in here. To make sure that everything that you're telling me is the truth.
Yeah.
If there's anything else that you need to tell me, this is your opportunity now to say, hey, listen, I forgot something. I need to tell you something. Because opportunity really only knocks once.
Yeah.
Okay?
I told you that he has let like every one of us hold his gun and mess with his gun.
That's fine.
So I know
That's
my
fine.
prints are on it.
But we're talking about Sunday night, Monday morning. That everything that you documented on that paper for me
That's the truth.
is all the truth.
Yes, sir.
Is there going to be anyone that comes back and contradicts your statement?
Shouldn't be.
When asked if anyone will contradict what she has said, Ely's voice becomes shaky. Her only hope of getting out of this is that there are no contradictions or discrepancies, which is unlikely with 4 other people being interviewed.
I
Okay.
mean, me and Amber were completely shook up. We didn't know what to do. I wanted to call the police so bad, but like.
Did you have your cell phone with you in the room that night?
Yeah. I wanted to call the police so bad.
Did you
but
call anybody?
No, I texted my friend Chris and said, I miss you so much. I just need someone to talk to.
Okay, and that's on your phone?
That's on my phone, but I never got a text back or anything. So I was
Okay.
like,
You understand, we also have a text. If
Yeah.
you're able to text somebody, you can also text the sheriff's office. You know that, right? It's called 911 text.
I forgot about that. Every time I call the jail, I forgot about that. It's like 352-351 and then 9111. Right?
Something like that. I don't know exactly, but you can text if you're afraid. I'm just wondering if,
But I wish I would have because me and her sat in that room so scared that he was just going to turn around and get us.
okay. Did she have any involvement in it?
No, she was with me the whole time.
All right. I'll sit tight for just a little bit longer, okay? All right. What's up?
I'm speaking, but
You need to go right now?
I can wait.
You can wait.
I just remembered I do have a cut on my head.
Okay.
From glass. It happened like not this past weekend, the weekend before. Saturday night.
Nothing to do with Sunday.
You can tell it's old too.
Okay. All right. And you and I need to talk. You remember your rights that I read to you?
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason I'm reiterating that is because we left the room. I want to make sure that we had a break in between that you clearly understand your rights.
Mm-hmm.
You have any questions about your rights?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You still are willing to speak with me?
Yeah, I don't know if I need a lawyer or not, but I
Okay.
don't think I do. No, it's fine.
I'm backing away if you tell me you need an
No,
attorney.
I don't need one. I mean, I don't have one, and I don't
Okay.
need one.
You want me to read you your rights again so you totally understand?
Yeah, I understand it. I got it. I'm just.
Well, I'm going to read them
There's
to
a
you.
bunch of things are going through my head.
Okay.
here.
Well, I'm going to read them to you. Off my card, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned.
Yeah.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questions if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements.
No.
You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Having these rights in mind, do you wish to continue to talk to me now?
Yeah.
Okay. And the only reason why I read you that is because you had that little
Yeah.
question in there, and I want to make sure that you totally understand and that we're crystal clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you telling me you want to speak with me without your attorney? Okay. Now, in the beginning of this case that I had spoke to you about, if there's anything that you tell me, that was your time and your opportunity to tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there anything that you want to tell me before I start asking you questions?
No.
Okay.
I just remembered about that cut. I wanted to tell you.
Okay. Well, that cut has nothing to do with this case here. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I need you to be totally honest and truthful with me. Okay. Because we have talked to other people. We've talked to Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kyle has told us his new version of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At this point, he's been totally cooperative.
Okay.
Okay. I know there's some things that transpired prior to. I know there were some conversations prior to about something happening.
I just don't know what to do. I decided I was like, I can't do this no more. I've been sitting in here. And they know we're lying. They know it. They're not dumb. I'm going to just come out with it. And I'm going to get everything done and over with. And I just want it all done. So I told her. Because she kept on telling me, she's like, remember now, we interviewed other people too. So I don't know what they could have said, so I was like, I might as well just come clean, get it out in the open. I had to. I had no choice. The more I would have lied, the worse it would have been. That's what I'm saying now. I may be able to get some help. Maybe. I wish I had money. I'd go get a lawyer right now. Just.
I wasn't involved in that. I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, it might have been between him and Mike, but I don't know.
You and Amber were involved in this.
I don't see how we went up and met him,
Mm-hmm.
and then he walked off
Well,
with his mom.
Well, let me explain something to you. Cal has already, and I'll be honest with you, has implemented you in being involved in knowing or having knowledge to this thing transpiring prior to it happening.
But I didn't.
Okay, let me explain something else to you. The reason why there's some questions and the reason why I went the way that I did with questioning you is because I also felt that there was something different.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is your opportunity. If it happened, you guys talked about it. I need to know. Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Listen to me.
I didn't hear him talking about it.
Listen to me. This what doesn't make sense to me. You're telling me that you guys are in this house. You drew out a diagram for me of your house where everybody was sitting at. The C is for
Me,
the A is for,
Amber,
the K is for,
Kyle,
The S is for?
Seth,
And then Mike was in his room allegedly, correct? Okay. Who else was at this house that you did not put in there?
Roach was there, but he wasn't there when that happened.
Yes, he was.
I didn't see him.
How did Roach hurt his knee?
I have no clue.
Soto received his injury when he chased Jackson outside and held him down for Bargo to shoot.
I don't know. 'Cause after, I don't know.
Let me explain something to you. If someone is sitting in your house, and you just told me that this conversation between Seth
Mm-hmm.
and Amber, when you guys off of on the corner,
Yeah.
was about their relationship getting back together or becoming friends or
Yeah, getting back together and stuff.
okay, and you said that he just unannounced himself and just came to the house. Is that correct?
Yeah.
No one told him to come to the house.
No.
How did he come to that house? Because I'm telling you right now, there's a different story in that other room.
I mean, he walked. I
understand he probably walked with his left foot and his right foot, one in front of the other, and he physically came to the house. We agree with that.
Yeah.
There was some still. How did he get to that house? Someone asked him. Someone coached him. Someone told him. He got to that house. By what means?
Amber, like, we were going to have him come over, but then...
For what?
Just to talk.
No.
But, like, that's all I know, because
You just talked up at the corner.
Amber and Mike started talking, and she texted him. But that was before we even talked at the corner.
This is where you need to be truthful with me. You need to be truthful with me. Because right now you're beating at the bush. Okay? And you're not being truthful with me. Can we both agree on that?
Yeah.
Because you're not being truthful. This is your opportunity. I know nobody likes Seth.
I didn't know.
No one liked Seth.
I didn't
This happened
know.
at your house. At no time did you ever say, when Kyle hit Seth across the head with this stick, board, or wherever this object was, what the hell are you doing? What's going on? If you didn't know what was going on. You see the picture I'm painting now?
Yeah.
Obviously, you had to know what was going on. Okay? Because any person in their right mind would have asked this question. If you and I are sitting in this room, and whomever's sitting over here, and I just start beating the hell out of him, aren't you going to want, what's going on?
Yeah.
You never said that. You know why? You know why?
Yeah.
Why?
So I knew something might have happened.
Exactly.
Mike had said something about, like,
Exactly.
kicking his ass, but nothing. And that's, like, it.
No, you left that out. You know a lot more than what you're telling me. I know a lot more than what you're telling me. Can we agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is your opportunity for you to be straight up with me, for you to be honest. I can see that you're holding a lot back from me. It is what it is, okay? It's out in the open. This is your opportunity to tell me everything that you know. Tell me the extent of your involvement and your knowledge prior to, because I know you know.
Mike said that he wanted to kick his ass for laying hands on Amber and everything, and he said that we should go meet him and then bring him back, but he didn't want to come back, so he kept, like, going back and forth.
Who didn't want to come back? When you say him and her, I don't know who those
Seth.
people are. You have to give me names.
Seth didn't want to come back, so I was like,
Let's
it's
back
not
up a
good
little bit.
idea.
Let's back up a little bit. When did all this conversation start?
I don't even know, like, it started right before, like,
A couple days?
no, it happened, like, that day, like,
Earlier that day?
Mike said, yeah. Mike said, hey, Amber, text Seth and see if he'll hang out with you.
For what reason?
I don't know. Like, he said that he wanted
Yes,
to
you
kick his
did.
ass.
You do. Everybody know what was happening in that house. Kyle knew what was happening.
I wish I would have never met this kid, man.
Who?
So,
I wish you didn't meet Mike.
that too. I wouldn't be in this fucking mess. I didn't know the kid was like that, man.
Who?
Mike. I didn't know he was gonna do it. I tried telling the detective I didn't know. Cause he told me he was gonna go on pistol whip him. He wasn't gonna shoot him. He was talking about how he wanted him dead, but he was gonna pistol whip him. But he was, I don't know, man. The kid's sick and twisted, man. I don't know what to do. I want to go home. I want to go home so bad. I want this day to be over.
Kyle is telling you, you're still not there yet. You're not there yet. You're almost
what
there.
I thought
You're
was,
almost
like,
there.
he
No.
said something about kicking his ass. That's it.
It was a little bit more than that. They had this whole thing has been planned. Can we agree with that?
I mean, I don't know.
Can
Like, I wasn't
can you
around
not
the
agree
whole
with me
time.
that this thing was planned prior to him getting over to the house? You knew that he was coming over to the house. Can we agree on that? Okay. So you knew after the point where you met him at the corner that you guys were going to get him to the house. You knew that he was coming. It wasn't like it was unannounced, correct?
Yeah.
So you lied to me about that. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to get an understanding. We're almost there, but we're
I'm
not there
scared,
yet.
though. Like,
We're not there yet. Okay?
I guess they were planning it out or whatnot, but I had, been talking on the phone with, my friend Megan in the front yard or whatever, and I don't know when they planned it. I really don't. Amber said something.
You may not know, and I'm going to give you this one. You may not know when the initial plan, but you were part of the plan once it got started. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, I didn't know exactly what was going on. All I heard Mike said to
You
me
knew what was
was, I
going
want
on.
to kick his ass.
You
And
knew
I
what?
said,
Let me
that's
explain
not a
something
good
to you.
idea.
Let me explain something to you. I don't mean to cut you off, and I apologize. We haven't just sat in this room, correct?
Yeah, we have.
We've been in this room earlier. This is not our first time. I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
this is not the first time you and I have met,
Right.
right? Okay, we met earlier today. When Kyle hit Seath on the head with that stick, and you and Amber ran in the room, and you heard the shots, you knew exactly what happened. Right or wrong?
From that point.
From that point, that's what I'm getting at. From that point, you knew something bad had happened to Seath.
Yeah, and I was too afraid to even come to the
Okay,
thing.
we've gotten there. Okay, now I want to back up a little bit further.
The detective has been more forceful, not allowing Ely to get away with lying. He has moved into her personal space in an effort to make her feel cornered.
You knew that night that Seath was never going to walk out of your house.
I didn't know that he wasn't going to walk out of my house. Because all I was seriously told by Mike that all he wanted to do was talk and probably beat his ass. That's it.
That's not what Seath is saying. You need to be honest with me. You need to be honest with me.
I mean,
No matter how bad it may seem or it may look, okay, it looks worse for you to sit up here and continue to lie, okay? You've already lied to law enforcement one time, right?
Yeah.
You've already lied to me one time, right? Are we gonna continue lying, or is this the day that we're gonna be totally truthful?
I knew about it. They didn't say he was going to kill him, but he said he wanted to kick his ass, and he made a comment that he might not be out. He might not come out of it.
All of the others agree that Bargo specifically said he wanted to kill Jackson.
So you knew that his life was going to end that day.
I didn't know for a fact. He said it might not.
Mike had told you.
He said all I want to do is scare him.
Scare him?
Yeah. But
That's
he
not the
might
same story
leave.
that we're getting in the other room. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to hide from you. And I'm going to tell you that there's other people saying totally things that are different than what you're saying.
Okay, Mike pulled me aside And what he told me might be different from what he told everybody else.
No, you were all right there together. You all knew about this. You, Amber, Mike, Roach, everybody. Kyle, you all knew that when Seath came to that house, that he was not going to leave that house. You knew, based off of your actions and what happened when Kyle hit Seath on that head with that stick, and you guys ran in the room, you separated yourself because you knew what was going to happen. Okay? Understand, I'm not going to ask you a question that I may not know the answer to. Okay?
Yeah.
It's up to you if you want to be truthful with yourself.
Just
Because I
hurts
told you,
because I know what happened.
You can paint a bad picture, or you can paint the truth. And you've painted some bad pictures because you've lied.
I know, but I'm
Okay?
scared.
And it's like a puzzle. If it doesn't fit, it's not going to look right. Can we agree with
Mike
that?
sat us all down and had a conversation, and he's like, I want to kill Sal. And I said,
There
that's
you-
not a good idea. And he's like, yeah, I want to kill Sal. I said, that's not a good idea.
Okay.
And then, like,
When did that happen?
that happened earlier that day.
Okay.
And then he had Amber text said, hey, can we hang out? Can we make everything better?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, me and her, like, went and met him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he walked back with us, but I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know Mike was serious. And then, like, when Kyle hit him over the head, that's when we ran into the room because we didn't know where Mike was. Like, we thought he was in his room, and obviously that's where he was. But, like, we didn't know where he was with the gun.
So you guys knew, basically, when you painted this picture here for me, or you drew this diagram, basically Mike was staged in this room to stay out of the picture until it all went down. Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a reason why I had you do this. There's a reason why I asked you certain questions. Okay?
Yeah.
This whole thing, staged. This whole thing, based off of what you drew for me, is a staged scene. It's not just what a coincidence that we go back to the house and Kyle shows up. I'm sorry. Thank you for correcting me. That Seth shows up. You had your opportunity at the street. Seth left. You guys had to call him back because you know what? Seth likes her.
I know he does.
Mm-hmm. And you guys played on his emotions because of his love for her to get him to the house. Can we agree with that? Yes?
Yeah.
So you knew when Seth walked in that door, based off of the conversation that you had with Mike earlier, and Mike told you that he had planned on killing Seth.
Yeah.
And then when you guys left, what happened when you came back to the house and Seth wasn't with you guys? Is that when Mike had you call him again?
He threw a fit.
Mike threw a fit. He threw a fit because he was pissed. You know why he was pissed?
Because he wanted to do it.
Because and you knew that's how serious he was.
But I was scared that he was going to hurt us.
Okay? But you knew, based off of what you just told me, that he was just that serious because when you guys came back to the house without Seth, he got pissed. At that moment, you knew that he was dead serious. If you didn't know in the beginning that he was dead serious,
But I didn't.
but
call
you knew
him
right
back.
then.
I think he pulled Amber out of the house and like had her call him back. I didn't know.
But you knew when Seth came to that house and you opened that door for Seth that he would never walk out of that house alive. You're nodding your head, but I'm not getting any verbal communication
Yes.
from you. Was that?
Yeah.
You knew that Seth was never going to walk out of your house alive. Is that correct?
Yeah. Like not
Where's his body at
completely.
right now?
I don't know. Mike wouldn't tell us.
Did you see Seth's dead body?
No, I did not at all. I was too scared to even go out of my room, especially after Mike coming in saying, "Stay in here, I'll kill you."
Did you clean up anything in your house?
No, I didn't. Hell no. I wouldn't be able to. I didn't see any blood, nothing.
So basically, your role and Amber's role was to get Seath to the house, knowing that Mike was going to kill him when he got to the house. Is that correct?
Yes, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't know that Amber called him back until he showed up.
That wasn't my question. Is there something wrong with your eye? Okay, don't
Yeah, my
irritate it.
eye hurts because I'm fucking blind in it.
Okay, well don't irritate it by rubbing it. That's going to make it worse. Okay? Hold your head up and talk to me. The question that I asked you was that you knew when you left the house, you and Amber, to go meet Seath up there, your role in this play was to get him back to the house. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I just want to make sure this is what I'm hearing. And when he didn't show up to the house when you guys got back there, Mike was pissed off.
Yeah, I just wanted to leave, but he wouldn't let me either.
Why haven't you told me any of this?
Because I'm scared
Scared of what?
that I'm gonna get charged or something. Yeah, that's what
I'll
I'm
tell you.
scared of. I'm fucking terrified.
I am too.
Because I'm actually going to an actual jail. And then an actual prison. It's no like juvenile.
Well, I'll probably be going to the age of
You
18.
can't, you're 15.
Yep, they can trial me as an adult because I actually
They can trial us both as an adult because we both took part in it.
because I'm too.
They can't try you as an adult. They can try someone 16 as an adult.
No, they can trial a 10-year-old as an adult.
Depending on what he's done.
But see, yeah, actually, they might not even be able to try me as an adult. I don't even want to talk about this.
I want to know what's gonna happen.
That's what I want to know.
And I'm just a person on the side.
You're not on the side, sweetheart. You're on deck with everybody else. I want to be honest with you. You're on deck with everybody else. You knew what was going to happen. You partaked in a small role in this, in getting him to the house. Did you not like Seath that much?
I didn't even know him.
So why would you do that?
Because Amber asked me to walk with her.
No. You could have stopped this at any
I
point.
kept telling Mike it's not a good idea.
You could have stopped it. And was Mike walking behind you guys with a gun?
No.
So you were separate from Mike. You could have aborted this mission long time ago when you left the house, correct? You have a cell phone.
I was just
Is that correct?
Mike was going to end up shooting me.
You wasn't at the house with him. You and Amber had left. Is that correct?
Yeah, but if we like...
You had the opportunity at that point to abort this whole mission. Is that correct?
Yeah.
You could have left, called 911, and said, this is the plan. This is what they're planning to do right now. I don't want no part of it. I want out of it. Right?
Yeah.
When the deputies made contact with you, and this report was filed, you had the opportunity then because Mike wasn't there. Correct?
Yeah. But there's people that was there that knew Mike.
It doesn't matter. You need to worry about you and that unborn baby.
Ely has no more excuses, and it is beginning to hit home that she is going to be facing serious charges, even though she was not the one directly responsible for killing Jackson.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
That was your opportunity, sweetheart. You knew a crime was going to get committed prior to it even happening. You partaked in a role in the coaching him to the house, along with Amber, knowing Mike's intentions. Correct?
Yes.
Now let me ask you, what do you think should happen to you?
No.
If you could say something to Seath right now, what would you say to him?
Just get away. I'm sorry. Just go. I wanted to tell him so many times to don't even go.
But you didn't. If I'm Seath, and I'm looking at you right now, and I'm asking you, why didn't you help me? What would you say to me?
I was scared.
Why didn't you help me?
I was scared that Mike was gonna pull a gun on me.
Mike wasn't there. Mike wasn't there. When we were on the corner, Mike wasn't there. Why did you let this happen to me?
I don't know.
Why did you let this happen to me? What did I do to you so bad?
Nothing.
Well, why did you let this happen to me?
I don't know. I didn't think it was gonna go that far. I really didn't.
Take some time here to relax for a second, okay?
I need to go to the bathroom.
I have a female officer come get you in just a second, okay?
Yep.
Ely helped to clean, and she carried things to the fire, although she did not help with Jackson's remains.
Okay? Have I treated you fair? Have I been honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
Have I coerced you in any way? Have I made any promise to you of anything?
No.
Is there something you'd like to ask me?
I don't know.
Let me ask you a question. We talked about this bleach.
Yeah.
Where did this bleach come from?
It came from a counter.
Was this bleach purposely bought for this, or is it something?
No, it was bought for my clothes.
So something you already had
Yeah.
there at the house?
I've had it for like a month.
Okay. What happened to this bleach?
I don't know. I think they used it to clean up.
Did you?
I didn't use it at all. I was in my room.
Okay. So you didn't partake in cleaning anything in your house? Did you see blood anywhere in your house?
I didn't. Because they were like cleaning and shit. I was in my room too.
You were in your room too. Explain that
I
to
was
me.
in my room. Like, no one was around me.
Where was Amber at?
Well, she was around me, but no one else was around me.
Okay. But
Me
my
and
question,
Amber were sitting in the bathroom and on my bed, like the whole time crying and holding each other. And
knowing
that's
what
when-
happened?
And that's when Mike came in and said that don't come out.
Well, I know a lot of stuff took place in your home. Okay? I know about the bathroom. I know about him being in the bathroom and so forth.
I didn't know that he was in the bathroom, but I had an idea about it the next morning.
And what's the idea you had about it the next morning?
Because like the glass things were off track.
The shower
They
door?
weren't there.
Did you question why the shower door was off track?
I didn't, because I didn't want to know.
Okay. So basically you're telling me that your main role into this was, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, so correct me if I'm saying something wrong,
I was to go with Amber, that's it.
to get him back to the house, knowing that something was going to happen to him. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. After that, did you partake in anything?
No.
Cleaning, moving the body, disposing of the body?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay. You've talked to patrol deputy, and you've talked to me. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I've asked you a series of questions,
Yes.
right? Is there something that I haven't asked you? I think we've gone over this before. Remember I had you raise your hand, you solemnly swear the statement about to give me the whole truth and nothing but the truth? You remember giving me that statement?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember when you gave me that statement that there was something else that you needed to tell me?
Yeah.
You knew, look at me, sweetheart. You knew it then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was so scared.
Okay. Now, Is there anything that I haven't asked you that you think I should know before it bites you again?
I'm trying to think.
Okay.
I did not clean up. I did not do anything. I didn't even see the body at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
I was too scared to.
We've gone over that, but my question was,
And I peeked out the window and I saw them burning. I don't know what they were burning or anything.
you saw them burning something out the window?
Yeah.
So if you look out your window, and I'm going to refer back to this drawing here.
I've got a window.
Where's your bed? This is your bedroom
Yeah,
right
I've got a window there and there. Right here's where the fire pit is.
here? Okay. And this is where you saw something burning? Was it a small flame? Big flame?
Like, at first it was small. Like, I looked out for like a good couple minutes. Like, I kept peeking.
Because you're nosy. You want to know what happened.
Yeah. And like, all I saw was like them putting leaves in and like branches and stuff in that, and like that's all I saw.
How tall was the flame?
Like at one point,
If you could stand up and hold your hand up and stand up and tell me how tall the flame was.
At one point, it went up like 20 feet. Like there's a tree right, like not right over top, but there's where branches are. I thought it was gonna catch it on fire.
So it was that high.
Yeah.
Beyond
At
this ceiling.
Yeah.
Nothing but flames.
There was some. Yeah. Like.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All flames.
Well, like the flames were also covered in smoke, so I couldn't really see how far they went up.
But you knew they were burning the treetop.
Yeah. Like, I thought they were burning the tree. They might be burning the tree, but I haven't seen it. But, like, it was taller than the ceiling.
Okay. Alright.
I didn't see what they were burning. I didn't know anything like that.
Okay. Alright, sit down here for a second, okay?
Yeah.
One more question. For now. Until we come up with something else. Roach.
He was there.
Okay. Tell me about Roach.
He was there. I mean, I didn't see anything that he did.
But he was there.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you try to subtract him from this equation. Y'all together? Be honest with
No. I'm married. And I'm
me. He's in
married.
prison.
I know.
He's going to be in prison for how long?
A year.
Huh?
A year.
A year. Okay.
But I don't care. I'm gonna stay faithful to my husband.
There's nothing going on between you and Roach.
No.
Roach ain't going to tell me nothing different.
No, you better not. Or I'm gonna kill him. Not kill him, but I'll punch him in the face.
Is there something going on? Tell me.
No, I swear. There's nothing going on between me and Roach.
Well, why would you want to protect Roach? I mean, you put everybody in this picture except Roach. You said in the beginning Roach wasn't even there.
Because he kept saying, keep me out of this, keep me out of this.
Has to be a reason. I'm sure everybody else was saying, keep me out of this too. You didn't keep everybody else out of this. But you kept one person that you just wanted to continue to keep out of this, Roach.
For once, Ely is being honest. She and Soto are not romantically involved.
We have nothing going on.
I'm just trying to figure out why. If you tell me you have nothing going on, I'm going to accept that. But I'm just trying to figure out why would you, this one person and not the rest. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, put yourself in my shoes. I have to ask these questions. So the only reason why you left him out is because he asked you to.
No, everybody did. I mean,
Everybody did what? It's not making sense to me.
like, no one wanted to be anything. Like, no one wanted to be said about anything.
No one wanted to be what?
And no, I don't know.
I'm not understanding what you're saying, sweetheart.
I don't know. Obviously, it's already come out.
It's out. You brush your teeth, right?
Yeah,
You know what toothpaste look like, right?
yeah,
You ever mashed it?
yeah.
You ever try to put it back in there?
It can't go back in.
Can't.
I want my mother-in-law.
Can't go back in, can it?
No.
Once it's out, it's out. You see where we are now? Toothpaste has been mashed. It is what it is. Okay? All we're doing now is sifting through all the mess. Okay? Let me ask you something. Do you think what you did was right or wrong?
I think it was wrong.
So you know what you did was wrong, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least I'm getting that from you. We know the difference between right and wrong.
I just want to die.
I don't want you to. You have a baby to live for, okay?
Yeah, but how am I going to live for it if I'm in jail?
It's a bridge we have to cross when we get there. Okay?
I want my mother-in-law here.
Ely and Wright have both helped to carry out a murder, although they are still practically children themselves, as evidenced by their cries for their mothers.
I thought they were going to get my phone. I need to get my number now. I just want to say that we get to say bye to my mom. I don't know her number. I don't know anybody's number. I need to get a few numbers out of my phone. I need to get my mother-in-law's number. I need to get my mom's number because she's down here in Lakeland. I need to get Chrissy's number.
I don't have my phone, so I can't call her or anything. I don't have her number.
Okay, well, I get a hold of her first. Where's your mom at? Your dad? You don't deal with your mom, your parents? Why?
They had a chance to get me back and they didn't.
Stop picking at that thing on your head. You're gonna make it worse.
I don't care.
Well, relax. I don't want you to get all upset. Okay? Alright?
I love my mother-in-law here.
Alright, we'll try to get a hold of her, okay?
You guys don't even know how to get a hold of her.
If you give me your phone. Where's your phone?
The cop took it.
Okay. Is your mother-in-law's number in the phone?
Yes, under Mom Kathy.
Mom, Kathy? Okay. Well, we'll make arrangements shortly, and I let her know what's going on, okay?
I just need to get a hold of her.
Okay. Alright, well, just relax here for a second, okay?
She might not answer. I need it. Like, you need to text her from my phone.
Okay, well, calm down, okay?
Can you try to get Tracy or someone in here to talk to me?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Charlie Ely was found guilty of first-degree murder and was given a life sentence with no possibility of parole. She appealed this sentence, and it was decided that the defense counsel at her trial had been effective, and she was given a second trial 9 years after her original sentencing. This time she pleaded guilty to the lesser charge of second-degree murder, and she was sentenced to 10 years, minus time served. She has since been released. To learn more about the outcome of the others involved in Jackson's death, check out their respective interrogation videos. That'll do it for today. If you like this video and want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below where you can do just that. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.